Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya J TV. Today I want to talk about 4 things that you probably don't know about your flat iron that you should. Really, I'm going over the 4 basic types of flat irons to help you make a more informed decision on how to choose your flat iron. Because, everybody loves to say, well, what's the best type of flat iron to use? What's the best type of flat iron to use? Well, if you know the materials that your flat irons are made of, you will be able to make a better, you'll have more information to make a better decision on how to choose a flat iron. So basically, the most popular is the ceramic. Okay, we all know about the ceramic flat iron, and it is said to be the best simply because the ceramic plates have far infrared rays in it, and they have a negative ion charge in them, which basically equates to when you flat iron the hair, it gives the shiny appearance and look and no frizz. Also, ceramic plates are said to cut down on the they're said to have better heat distribution, which basically means that they stay the same temperature from the time you start flat ironing the hair all the way to the ends. So what that means in layman's terms is that you don't have to keep flat ironing the same piece of hair over and over again because your flat irons are losing heat. So that's why ceramic flat irons are a popular choice. However, there are thousands of ceramic flat irons on the market. What makes some good and some not good is the amount of ceramic plates in them. There was only one professional brand I know of that had 100% ceramic plates. Those flat irons cost about $400, okay? And that's simply because the entire inside plating of them was full 100% ceramic. But they got the hair super duper straight. I mean, they were some great flat irons. I think those flat irons have since then been discontinued simply because the ceramic plates break easier. So when you talk about replacing them, say you drop them or whatever and you're still under warranty, it kind of costs the company more to replace them. Which makes them end up losing money. So they just took them off the market, which is why I'm not even going to say what brand it was, because they're not even really available anymore. But there are other flat irons. You may see some ceramic flat irons that are like $10, $15. You're like, why are they so cheap? That's because they only have one little bit thin layer. Like, they may be coated in ceramic, like on the outside, but the inside plates are just, you don't know what they are. So they can make those really cheaply because the inside is not ceramic. They're just lightly coated with the ceramic coating on the top of the plate. And, technically they can say these are ceramic flat irons. So that's how a lot of people get misinformed, and then they'll end up buying this cheap flat iron. They're like, well, why isn't it working like, this popular name brand or whatever. And that's just because the popular name brands that you hear about, Chi and all of them, they have a better quality. They have more ceramic plating inside the actual flat iron, which gives a greater performance on the hair. All right, moving on from ceramic. You also have aluminum plates. Aluminum plates are basically what was available before ceramic came out. So they're really not as good, and they do not have an even heat distribution. So you may start out flat ironing the hair so your root will be all straight, and then as you get towards the ends, you have to keep going over them because you lost heat, and you have to wait for them to kind of heat back up to get to the temperature that you need, and it's just a mess. So basically stay away from any aluminum plates. Then you also have tourmaline plates. Tourmaline plates are great also. They're basically a close second to ceramic. If you get tourmaline, heavy set plates on your flat irons, you still can have a pretty good flat iron, okay? And then lastly, there are titanium plates. Now, titanium plates is a good choice, but it depends on the type of hair you have. The flat iron line that I have, which is called Toy by L. Jones, I chose titanium plates in my flat iron design simply because titanium plates, number one, They heat up very quickly. They heat up to whatever temperature you need them to get to within 60 seconds. Also, they also have for infrared rays and negative ions, which give that shiny appearance to the hair. And mine heat up to, they're the only ones that heat up to 480 degrees, meaning that if you have that thick, coarse hair, you can flat iron your hair one time and it will be bone straight. You can start at the root, come all the way down to the ends. It only takes one time, one pass to go through that hair and it will get it bone straight. Also, the titanium plates are much more durable than, for instance, ceramic. Remember I was telling you about the ceramic plates that kept breaking in the other flat irons, and which caused them to be discontinued because they were having to replace so many under the warranties. But with titanium, it's much more durable, so you can drop them and the plates won't break, And now I'm not saying throw your flat irons down a flight of stairs to test them out or anything, but just know that if an accident happens and you just happen to drop them, you're good. Okay, so that's really why I went with them for my flat iron design. The thing about, and also a lot of people say that titanium is not good for thin hair, people with thin hair or fine hair, because they get so hot that it could be damaging to thin or fine hair. However, they do make titanium flat irons, for instance, in my line also, that have an adjustable heat setting. So you can, the lowest heat setting, you can go as low as 200 and something degrees if you need to. And then you can adjust them up to, like I said, 480, which is close to 500 degrees. It just depends on what your hair needs. Whatever flat iron you choose, make sure they have an adjustable heat temperature, okay? Because you need to know exactly what temperature your flat irons are so that you can make an informed decision on whether you are burning your hair out or not, okay? So you don't want to pick a flat iron that just has on and off. That is not a good idea because you don't know how hot it's getting. And then when your hair starts breaking and shedding, you're like, well, I wonder what happened to my hair. Okay, so to avoid all that, get an adjustable heat setting at all times. All right, you guys, so I just went over all 4 of the different types of flat irons that are out there. So next time you go to the store looking to purchase a flat iron, you will know what type of plates to avoid. Okay, avoid aluminum plates at all costs. You're pretty good if you go with ceramic, tourmaline, or titanium. The only thing with ceramic plating is that they're not going to tell you, well, this is coated in ceramic. Some of them may say that, but they're really not going to tell you how much ceramic you're getting in them. But you can tell with the price. If the price is very low, you might want to leave those alone, okay? So it's kind of good to say, like, the more they cost, the better they perform, which may or may not be the case all the time, but most of the time it is the case. All right, you guys, so I hope this helps you all, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching Toya J TV. Bye-bye.